Day 29. Can you believe it? Well done everybody for showing up for yourselves. It's amazing. Okay, cross-legged, comfortable position. I'd like you to today bring your palms together for me. Little finger and thumb touching, and open up the other fingers. So this is called Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra. I'd like you to close your eyes. Padma Mudra, the lotus flower, right? The lotus rises from the mud and blooms. But it starts in a lot of mud, and against all odds pushes up through, comes out into the daylight. Kind of representative of our journey these past 29 days. So I'd like you to close your eyes and just engage with your breath. Take a deep, deep breath deep down into your belly. And sigh it out. And just feel proud of the journey these past 29 days. Just know that there has been a purpose towards this journey, in this journey, to this journey. There's been a reason you have all connected to this journey in some form. What is that reason, do you think? Bring the palms together. Just bow your head in acknowledgement, in gratitude to you deep down in there. Because it's not an easy journey to go within. So much easier to hang around in the periphery. So much easier to let life just drag you along. But when you stop and when you dig in that shovel and start extracting earth, you get tired, you get sweaty, you get blisters, you get dirty. But guess what? You get to plant seeds, flowers, and you watch them grow towards the sun. So let's take a deep inhale and let's lift up this spine a little bit and grow. I want you to feel how solid your root is on your mat. How solid these roots that you have planted, these seeds from day one in stepping onto this path to work on yourself, to find time for yourself. Take a deep inhale and take the hand higher. Reach, reach, reach. I'd like you to take your nose up. You can keep your eyes closed, but I want you to feel the strength in that spine. The opposite of spineless. Strong, tall, and then open out. The arms, open them out. Spread the fingers. Reach from the side to side of the room. Expand. Maybe take the gaze up. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Breathe into your heart. That green space, that green color. Breathe in. Beautiful. Take the hands behind you, clasping the fingers. Take a deep inhale. Press the shoulder blades back together. Lower the chin to the chest. And slowly draw the body forward. Good. Release the hands and place them on the earth. This earth that's there to support you, to support your roots, to plant your roots of your life. Take an inhale, lengthen up through the chest. And exhale, bow down a little bit more. Maybe walk the fingers forward a little bit more. Feel the support of the ground, of the earth, of your mat that's always there. That supports your roots. And allows the trunk, the tree to grow, the plant to grow, the flower to grow. And if the tree got chopped down at some point, you notice when people chop limbs off trees, what happens? They start to shoot eventually. They come back. So if your strength, your support, your system of living your life got chopped down at any point, you get to come back. Nature, abundant. It always comes back. It's always providing. Why wouldn't your life do the same? Slowly rise. Extend the legs long in front into a wide angle. And then actually just draw your left sole of the foot in towards the body. So one leg extended, left sole of the foot into the body. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands high above the head. Reach, 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 get length. Rotate towards that straight leg and draw the body down. Take the hands a little bit to the outside edge of that shin. So you're going to feel it in this left hip, left side body, left upper back. Take an inhale, lengthen, lift up through the chest, and slowly draw the body down as much as you can. Let your chin be heavy into your chest. Let your breath be gentle. Let your arms let go. You can shake your head a little side to side. Just make sure there's no tension in the neck. Take a soft inhale, and as you exhale, let go a little bit more. Let go a little more. And a little bit more. Now breathe and settle. You're still alive. let go a little bit more. Yeah, but if I let go, my hip might hurt. But let go. Notice what's happening in your body each time you surrender a little bit more. Maybe the body allows you to go a little deeper. Interesting how that happens. Good. Take a soft inhale, slowly rise. Nice and slowly. Ease out of these shapes, right? Took us a while to get in. You don't just bounce right out of them, or you will feel it. Take a deep inhale. Maybe left hand comes by the side of your hip. Maybe come onto that left knee. Just lift up and reach overhead. Just extend the body long. And come back down. Drawing the feet in, outside edges of your mat. Just take a deep inhale. Bring your hands behind your hips. Fingers point to your bum and just take your windshield wipers, my favorite. Oh, I think because I get a nice big thunk on one side, it goes deep down in there. Good. Follow your breath. Inhale. You can make these super slow. Exhale. Inhale through center and exhale. Beautiful. Come back to center. Draw the soles of the feet together. Draw them in like a book. Open the feet. You can just rest your elbows on the knees. Take a deep inhale. Maybe if you're kind of falling back, lift your butt out from underneath your sit bones, right? So you can really root down into the ground. Draw the soles in as much as you can. Take a deep inhale, lift up, so get that spine, every vertebrae lifted. And as you exhale, draw forward, and you kind of get stuck. So take another inhale, and exhale, chin comes in. Get that big melon head down towards your mat. And then just allow the knees to draw down towards your mat. If you'd like to give them a little bit of assistance with your elbows, you can, but then I want you to completely let it go. Let them do their own thing. They'll get what they need. Those inside thighs. Relax your head a little more. And let go. So in the stillness of the posture, things are happening in your body to make you feel better. In the stillness. Not in the doing, right? In this practice of yin yoga, you don't have to do, you make the framework, you get into the shape, and then the practice of yin yoga asks you to step back and let things happen. Let things happen in stillness. So again, yoga giving us a massive clue about life. Yoga so much deeper than just being an exercise class where we wear stripy pants and breathe. It's a whole set of teachings, a way of living, an observance. It's not a religion. It's grounded in Hindu, but it was a way of life, a way of living. At its deepest level. It's a kind of a guide towards the light, right? What's the light? The light being the source of all energy, the source of everything. Slowly rise. Extend the legs long again, all the way out to the side. Sit up for a moment. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Just roll your shoulders down your back. And again, inhale. And exhale. Draw that right foot, sole of the foot, in towards the inside thigh. Maybe move your flab. That's it. Take a deep inhale. Reach the hands up. Get length in the spine. Rotate the body towards that straight leg and slowly fold in. Good. Go to the outside of that shin ever so slightly. Now take an inhale, lengthen, and slowly draw the body forward. Let the chin come down, the head come in, and you can just let go of the hands. Let them find the ground. And begin your process of softening. With each exhale, moving deeper into your body, into the shape. Just observe, is the mind racing right now? Or are you settling and still? I just caught myself. My brain was on a whole coming up with ideas. It rarely shuts down. But when you catch yourself, then it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop dragging me along the road of narrative, mental chatter, right? We'll come back to that when we got a pen and paper. Right now we're trying to chill out and relax and let go, but the mind wants to regain and stay in control, right? It's a protection mechanism. Protection mechanism that will keep chattering along your greatest lessons. Needs to keep you safe. Needs to protect you. So what you think about is linked to some of your areas of greatest growth, the continuous thoughts that come into your head. Slowly rise. Those continuous thoughts giving you a clue to what you need to work on and look at. Bring the feet in, just bring the hands on top of the knees for me. You know what? I'll go this way. Just take a deep inhale, lift up, and exhale slowly round the back, chin comes into chest. And again, deep inhale. Draw the chest up towards the sky and exhale. Draw the belly button into the spine. Exhale all the air out. Let's do another one of those. And exhale. Good. Draw the knees behind. Come on to all fours for me. Just take a few cat and cows from this position. Exhale, draw the belly button up and in. Tailbone tucks, chin tucks. Inhale. Belly falls, tailbone rises, nose to the ceiling. Good, and exhale. Coming back to neutral, take your left hand up towards the sky, reach up and open out. Exhale, draw that hand underneath your right armpit. I want you to keep your hips up above your knees. So push that shoulder, left shoulder, as close as you can to your right knee. Left side of the head comes down to the ground. Right elbow relaxed, right hand on the floor. You can walk that shoulder through a little bit more. Now draw the toes together, draw the hips back, down onto the heels. Keeping your hand where it is. And letting your belly fall in between your legs. Maybe feeling some compression in the hips, in the knees. Just opening out and opening up the upper back, the shoulder. Relax your fingers. Slowly release. Come back up onto all fours for me, nice and slowly. Curl your toes under so you're nice and stable. Turn the fingers out to the side and see if you can turn the fingers in towards your knees. Placing the palms on the ground and slowly just drawing your bum back towards your heels. Relax your chin and let the wrists release. You can walk your fingers in a little more and draw the bum back to the heels. And we'll just work on these wrist joints for a moment or two. So as we have been journeying within, and finding things within, how do we then change how we are living without, outside that journey, that expression of our life that we are doing each day on the outside? Maybe it's something you do think about. How are you living your life? What are you doing? What is your purpose in life? What are you supposed to do with your life? Maybe you are living your purpose, that you feel great about what you're doing with your life. In the yogic tradition, this is called your dharma. Right? Your dharma being your deepest nature, accessing your deepest nature, your true calling. Almost could be called your sacred duty, the way. Right? Fulfilling your deepest duty to life, source, universe, whatever you would like to label it. Slowly come onto the fingertips. Just rotate your wrists, just let them release. Loosen up your shoulders. And come forward, back onto all fours. Take a deep inhale, this time right hand above. Open out and exhale. Draw the right hand underneath, left armpit. Now this time just draw the shoulder as far down. Keep your hips high for the first few moments. And breathe. So make sure your bum is up off your heels first of all. If you try to roll onto the back of the head, draw the back of the head around, you'll feel a little bit more of a release. Now release the toes, draw the hips back to your heels. You can press your fingers through a little bit farther through underneath that armpit and settle down. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, just let your belly go. Take a deep inhale and let your fingers totally relax. Slowly release. And find your way onto your backs for me. Hug your knees into your chest and rock a little side to side. Nice and slow. You can plant your feet onto the ground. And if you have a block, try to locate that block or a pillow. And if you don't have a block, just bring your hands down by your sides, fingers pointing into the ground, and slowly draw the belly button in. The tailbone tilts, so let that action continue. Slowly lift up into your bridge shape. Keep your chin where it is, please. So you're pressing the back of your head into your mat. If you have a block, you can place your block on its side, right above your butt crack in that sacrum, that little triangle space. You can mess around. You'll feel when it feels perfect. And if you don't have a block, maybe clasping the hands together, walk the shoulders in and press up. And we'll just breathe. If you don't have a block, slowly lower down. Take the hands by your sides. Draw the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall apart. If you're on your block, walk the feet together, soles of the feet, let the knees fall apart. So you're either up on your block or down on your mat. If you've got your block, it's just allowing the hips to open a little deeper. It's a really great way to counteract all the forward folds. Drawing the knees in together, maybe extending one foot to the sky. Point and flex, maybe rotate the ankle. And maybe the other foot to the sky, and if you don't have a block, just do exactly the same. Bring the feet up to the sky. Rotate the other foot, point and flex. Take a deep inhale and just let the knees soften. Just let the legs hang. Slowly release. Draw the feet back onto the ground. If you have a block, gently remove the block. Lower down to the mat. Release the shoulders. Take a deep inhale and exhale it, sigh it out. Good, drawing the knees in towards the body. Give yourself a squeeze. Maybe cross that left knee on top of the right. See if you can draw the hands down towards the feet, or you can grab your shins and draw the body, draw their legs in towards the body. If you can take hold of the outside edge of the feet, puts a little bit more leverage. So you've got a choice of shin or outside of the feet. And if you can't reach either of these, just cross one leg, cross your left leg over your right, and try to bring your knees in towards the body. You could take a towel, wrap it over the top, or a sweatshirt, right? Just to get this action. The outside of the hips. So we've worked the inside, we've worked the back, we're working all around that hip joint. We're releasing pockets of stuck energy that accumulates in there. Allowing stuff to flow. Now try and relax your arms. I was holding on for dear life. I just and breathe. Good. Release the feet, the shins, the towel, whatever you've got. Open out the legs. Whee! Oh, nice big thunk. Just place your hands behind the knees. Allow the legs to extend. Rotate the ankles. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, same shape other side. So this time cross your right knee over. Draw the heels in towards the body so you're tied in a little knot. Maybe start with the shins. Oh, see what you've got to work on this side. Take a deep breath in and maybe reach towards the feet. Woof. Notice a very big difference on this side. That's okay. It's just giving me clues. Left side of the body, feminine, receiving. Right side, giving, doing too much, action. Left side of the body, your yin side, the gentle. Right side, the doing, the tough. Right? Extreme to extreme, the yin and the yang. Lao Tzu, a very famous writer, talks about the Tao, the way. The Tao Ting, one of the most famous books on spirituality. Right? The Tao being the midpoint, so extreme to extreme, using up so much energy, living in extremes, doing too much, doing too little, like a pendulum, swinging left to right, right to left. Uses up so much energy. When it comes into the middle, that midpoint, the perfect balance between left and right, yin and yang, that's what he calls the Tao, the way, the midpoint. That may take us a whole lifetime to find our midpoint. Slowly release. Open out the legs, take your hands beside your thighs, just good. Draw your feet up towards the sky, flex and point, flex and point. Hug your knees in and extend the legs down to your mat. Let's reach the hands above the head. And let's walk the heels over to the right. See if you can bring that right foot cross over the left. Draw your hands as far over to the left as you can, making that banana shape. Let's just bring that release up the side of the hip, up the side of the body, the rib cage, underneath your armpit and into the shoulders. And if you turn your head left, we can release the neck too. So how the hell do we find the midpoint, the center, the Tao? That's why there are millions of therapists, self-help gurus, coaches, healers, yoga teachers. All offering tools to help you find your way. Each one a completely different expression and interpreter of the way. All drawing upon many, many gifts that are there to show us the way, many signposts. And some we follow and some we don't. So you have to find your own inner compass. The things you love, do them. The things that bring you joy, do them. The things you don't like, don't do them. Do your best not to do them. It's up to you. You are the master of your own journey, the captain of your own ship. You get a vehicle to take you through on your journey. If you do what somebody else does, you're going to go on their journey. You're going to live their life. Slowly release. Uncurl your feet. Take a good morning stretch for me. Reach hands high, feet high. Oh, you can have a yawn if you like. Good, then draw the feet over the other side. Left foot comes on top of right. Reach the arms overhead. Make that little banana curve. How much of our lives do we end up living somebody else's dream? Maybe your parents' dream for you. Maybe your partner's dream for you. But when do you stop trying to please everybody else and follow your own dream, your own path? You're trying to get to your own center, your own Tao. And if that's what's been happening, then that too has been part of your calibration, if you will. Right? You calibrate mechanisms to get them set in the center. So maybe your life thus far has just been about recalibrating and getting your compass to point in the direction of your journey. So you start to see where you're going. But then you got to put some wind in your sails, some gas in your tank, your feet on the pedals of your bicycle. Grab the oars to your rowing boat, whatever your vehicle of choice. And you got to get moving. Take a good morning stretch. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And just allow the knees to come over to the left. Extend the hands out like airplane wings, palms face up. Last little spinal twist. Allow the head to turn in the opposite direction. And breathe. Good, draw the body through center. Same shape, other side. Allow the head to turn into the opposite way, the opposite shoulder. Beautiful. Drawing the knees in towards the chest one final time. Taking a deep, deep, deep inhale. And why don't you give yourself a big squeeze right now? A big hug. A big, wrap your arms around and really give yourself a hug for everything that you have been through in your life. And everything that you have battled through, everything you have seen, experienced, felt, touched. Well done. You're still here. Exhale, let it go. Bring the hands down by the sides. Take the feet apart, and I will play a little sound bowl meditation for you. And I'll tell you when it's time to open your eyes. Just let go. Shavasana. Take a soft inhale, a soft exhale. Just drawing your fingertips into your palms, touching maybe one at a time. Maybe left hand comes to the heart, right hand onto the belly. And feel that life that's happening inside you, for you. How lucky are you? Take a good morning stretch. Number 27 of the day. As you exhale, just find your way onto your right side, but if you already rolled onto your other side, don't worry. Any side that feels good. You get a chance every day to be reborn, to start over. How do you want your day to be? What do you want in your day? What would you like to experience in your day? Each day another opportunity. Just start there. Pressing yourself up to a cross-legged seated position. We'll draw the palms together in front of the heart that beats, that lets us live, that lets us feel. Take a soft inhale and a soft sigh out. A little more gentle. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Today, let's just honor ourselves and the journey we have taken so far. You're doing all right. The light in me honors a light in you more than you could know. Namaste.